helps get the little color on the face.
Yeah. Well, now I need. Okay.
It looks fine. It's taking a minute.
We're ready.
I know. All right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
The morning show. You got to turn your computer down on
Yeah,
that.
I always.
You're killing me with
I
that.
always forget to do that.
Morning of the Toad Hall Morning Show. April
Tuesday.
5th.
April 5th.
It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, guys. We made it. Another week.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of fun this week.
We did.
I went and saw
We
a show.
did. You saw. Oh my God.
You watched the Grammys.
Well, I didn't watch it. I kind of played it back a little
Well,
bit.
it counts.
I wanted to go to that concert so bad.
The grandson show. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
We're talking about
I might put my sunglasses on. Woo.
We're talking about new records. We got a bunch of cool used records traded in. We've got,
Where are those?
they're right here, this stack.
Oh, cool.
We're talking about the blind record draw, which is up. We'll talk about that in a minute. A lot of Grammy. First of all, what day is it today, Annette?
Tuesday.
Well, I was in such a good mood this morning.
And then Annette came into work. Oh, crap. It is National Deep Dish Pizza Day.
There we go. That's what I wanted to know. Deep dish pizza day.
You know I got to give Nick grief.
That's something
Oh.
after my own heart.
Yeah.
Baby, in our area, there's no shortage of great pizza, and deep dish is one of my faves. So
And what another day is, which I love this one, National Library Workers Day.
there you
I
go.
grew up two blocks from the library. The oldest of 4 children, that was my hideaway.
You went and
When I
hid at the
needed
library.
to get away from my siblings, boom. And it wasn't across the big highway, so I could go by myself.
There you have it.
I know.
There you
Life
have
is
it.
Good.
So there you go. One of our employees, John, his wife is a library worker.
That's
So
right. I told him he needed to take her flowers when he got home from work today. He said she wasn't aware it was library
Yeah,
day, so I might have to give her a
we'll
call.
we'll find out. Let's see what happens. The
Talk about
Grammys.
your show first.
Okay, we'll talk about the show.
I am so stoked.
So I went and saw the band Grandson.
Yeah.
Well, it's a guy, but he has a band.
Yeah.
Um,
Was it
it's the death.
everybody that was up in Milwaukee last year? Was it different lineup? Do you know?
It's the Death of an Optimist tour, which is his debut album. It's out right now. We have them in stock. It's a phenomenal record on Fueled by Ramen. It's not. It's kind of like, I don't know. How do you even explain the music?
It spans so many different. I mean, it's his music just
Hi-
has so many different categories.
You know what? At the show, he said that one of his idols was Rage Against the Machine. So that real high intensity energy comes through like Rage Against the Machine does. And their music is kind of that genre, but it's not all rock. I mean, he has a rock band. He has a drummer, guitarist, bassist, singer.
What's coming up? He's all over the place. EDM, so electronic dance music, hip hop / rap,
Yeah.
alternative indie.
Yeah, I would say
So
alternative
he's all
indie
over.
and rap, sort of. But he sings, so
And
it's
high energy. Wow.
very high energy. So yeah, look it up, Grandson. I went and saw the Death of an Optimist tour. That's the name of his debut album. I got this signed record. I even got the drummer to sign it. Great record, even better show.
Dirty is the one that I think. first
Dirty was the
came-
big single.
Was the big single, and
Yeah, and that kind of broke big on alternative radio. But there's a lot of other good songs on that record.
he's got a newer album out. Doesn't
So
he?
I asked him when we're getting a follow-up, and he said hopefully by the end of the year if it's up to him. So we should see a follow-up pretty quick. Because this record's what? How old is this record?
couple of years.
Pandemic kind of screwed up his timeline.
Only 2020. Yeah,
2020.
2 years.
So yeah, 2 years old.
Yeah.
So it's time for a follow-up. You know what was even cooler?
No.
So we did the show, and then he said, "Come on!" And everybody went outside in the street, outside his tour bus. His guitarist had an acoustic guitar, and he sang 3 songs outside the tour bus
That is,
to like, I don't know, 50 people,
wow.
60
For a
people, maybe
musician?
70 people.
To do that,
It was so
it's
cool.
it is.
Yeah. And it's at the Bottom Lounge. Any of you who are familiar with Chicago, the Bottom Lounge is right on the L. The L is above the
Yeah.
street. So he'd be singing the L train and go, and he'd like stop. And then he'd continue. So it was really unique. It was a special moment. And then, even more impressive, he stuck around in the sprinkling cold rain. It was like 40 degrees
Yeah.
and rainy, and said hi to everyone that waited out beside the tour bus. Every single one. He was probably there an hour, and just was taking pictures with everybody, giving hugs, having a little chit chat. And he went through it to everybody. Which is, he didn't have to do that.
No.
It was really cool to see that.
It is. It would have been if I had been there.
And you know what? He had a little message about, he's from Canada,
Yeah.
and I
But
didn't
he
know
lives
his
in
drummer.
California,
His
right?
drummer's from another country too. He was talking about how it is to do the American dream, to be someone from another country come here and live the American dream. It was pretty. He's all about in a political, in a sense of Rage Against the Machine. They're more about getting everyone to vote and that kind of thing. So when you're from Canada, you can't get too involved in American politics, but he's very trying to, and his songs are very much about the generation and stuff. So it's cool to see that, that kind of energy, and an American, and a great energy, and a great person is very humble and willing to give as much as he can.
And I even got that out of the, how much of the show did we see last year? Maybe half an hour, maybe a little bit more. And
That was really good.
Definitely got that out of what we saw.
So yeah, I had a great weekend. I stayed up way too late.
Grammys, fashion and dance. Well, it means I'll never be going there. I'm not a fashion person and I can't dance.
So what did you think? First impressions of the Grammys. By the way, guys, what were your first impressions of the Grammys? Throw it in the comments today. You can always post that on there. Tell us what you thought, what you saw, what you didn't like. What did you think, Annette?
Well, I didn't see the actual real show. I just did some recaps.
Yeah, that's fine. Because they got that stuff locked down.
Yeah.
It's not like you can just go to YouTube and watch it, which is very
I watched
annoying.
some stuff on YouTube.
Yeah, you can, but it's...
I forgot to record it Sunday, so I...
Yeah,
and then I decided I really didn't want to pay $4.99 a month
No, heck no.
Paramount Plus to
No, we don't care that
watch
much.
it. There's enough other stuff out there you can get for free.
Agreed.
I don't know if I have a real opinion. There were some good performers.
Good performers.
I want to say my favorite out of it was really weird because I'm trying to go not mainstream there, but there's Mon Laferte, and she did a song in there. She's a Chilean singer. Beautiful voice. The music was just awesome. I really liked her.
I'll have to pull that up.
Yeah. And I couldn't understand a word because she was singing not in English, but it
Didn't
just
matter.
No, I just got, it just made me feel
Hey,
good.
Stan Getz Gilberto's not in English, and we still love it.
Yeah, but
You saw
that's
Gilberto?
mostly instrumental.
Girl from Ipanema? Oh, there's a little bit of English in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
That was my. There were other couple of my favorites made it. So.
I see some of them. They don't even televise the rock categories anymore. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe okay. I did go back and watch like a couple of the shows and a couple of the parts of it. I didn't realize that. Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with the top with the Foo Fighters. They won three.
There it is.
They won 3 of the Grammys. They won everything they were nominated for, which I agree with some of it. I don't agree with some of it. With one of them. So they won Rock Album of the Year, but they also won Song of the Year for Making a Fire. But I think Weezer, All My Favorite Songs, should have won it. So
This is
2 out of the
probably
3.
the most played record in the store.
I think 2 out of 3 were right on the money with the Foo Fighters. But I think Weezer
I
should
would
have
like
gotten
to
one.
see Weezer
I would.
win
They
one,
did
yeah.
well deserved. They deserved a Grammy because that song is going to echo forever. Well, I don't know that Making a Fire is going to echo for as long as All My Favorite Songs are going to. So I think the newer generation and the newer people, it brought more people into the Weezer camp. More young kids are getting into it. I think it's going to have a bigger cultural impact. All My Favorite Songs than Making a Fire.
I need to dig into some of the who actually votes on these.
It's a good question. Nobody
Yeah,
knows.
I
I think they just spin a wheel.
Oh.
I think they do like what we do. They just spin wheels.
We need to lend them the
the wheel,
the Arby's,
the little thing.
The Arby's a bit.
God, we should get them they got to get them to make some more of those. Sponsor us.
I know.
All right, so what else you got? And you did a whole thing on this. I'll let you just take
I didn't
over.
really
Take
do the
over.
whole thing. I just kind of watched
Take over.
it. So, of course, Olivia Rodrigo,
She
new artist.
very popular with the teens in the early 20s.
Yeah.
Ladies. She's one of the top 5 records to sell on vinyl this year.
Really?
4 of the top 5 records it sold were female artists, which just shows you how many young women are getting into vinyl because it was Taylor Swift, Olivia, Adele. I can't remember the 4th lady, but the 5th one was Metallica. So, I mean, it's our vinyl is changing. The people who are buying vinyl and people in our industry are changing, and this is a great thing. This is more people getting into records, which is a phenomenal stuff. What else you got?
What else do we have? Well, I'm just looking.
Derek's asking if we pulled ducks. We have not pulled ducks. We still have spots available for sale. The original duck draw day was supposed to be next week.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of spots to sell, guys. They're only $30. I posted a video about it. We'll go over that shortly. All the different records and items you can get in the duck draw. We'll get to that.
Well, I think one of the things we forgot to put out there is there were 2 Grammy winners
From
that were
Rockford.
Emily Bear, and what was Abigail Barlow together, and then for the unofficial Bridgerton musical, and then there was oh my God, what was his name? Oh, Robert Eistad.
Yeah.
And he won a Grammy for the best choral. I'm trying to remember. Trying to open it up.
Which is really cool, guys.
It
We had
is.
2 Grammy winners, and Rockford's a town of what, 250,000 people? Maybe a little more with
Yeah.
Metro,
I
300,000,
think
400,000 people, Metro.
Yeah, maybe 350, 400,000 to
Yeah.
include the entire county.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
that's a big deal for our little community, well, medium-sized community, I guess. So really congrats to those guys. I think that's awesome. We had some local Grammy winners. That just doesn't happen.
I remember when Emily Bear.
She's been a
She must
talent
have been like
forever.
5 or 6, and I have a copy of her CD from back there. She was on the Ellen DeGeneres show way
Yeah.
back when. And she was only, she was like 5 or 6 at that time, maybe just 7, playing her piano and everything, this little bitty thing at the piano.
Unbelievable.
It was so cool to see them win. Yeah.
So exciting. Local heroes, We're not LA. We're not, we don't get Grammys winners down the street every day. So exciting stuff.
Best alternative music album.
Yeah. And, I've listened to this record a handful of times. I even did a Zoom with her last year with our industry. And
I forgot about that, yeah.
she wrote a really good record. In fact, she wrote almost this whole thing on mushrooms. She said the album was heavily influenced by psychedelic mushrooms.
We talked about that in one of our shows.
I think, yeah. But you know what? Regardless, she wrote a really good record. It's psych. It's a little out there, but it just works. It just works. Just from 2021. She's kind of a kooky person anyway. So, I mean, artists, if there's not something kooky with an artist, they're not an artist. So I can't, I'm not going to put that against them. But yeah, it's a great record. Check out that St. Vincent Daddy's Home. It really is worth checking out. She's done great work for a lot of years. She has a lot of records out. This is the latest from 21. Yeah, it's just another good record. I think it's well deserved. I don't have any issue with that Grammy. Lady Gaga, Tony Bennett.
Yep, and they got it for.
By the way,
I
guys,
totally lost my page.
these are all available on our website, toadhallonline.com. You can jump over. All of these will be on our website. You can pick up any of these and throw them in your cart.
Won a Grammy for Engineered Album Non-Classical.
Okay. Another well-deserved record.
Definitely.
Tony Bennett, Lady Gaga. Who would have ever thought that Lady Gaga would transition from pop star into like a Barbra Streisand track? She was started as like a Britney Spears pop, and then she just went right over to the talented female vocal singing. She's got the pipes for it, so
I gotta look
You know,
up something
good for
real
her.
quick.
She's done very well with it.
So keep talking because I'm
Like
looking
on the
something
phone
up.
is the only one working.
Huh?
There's people commenting about our microphones.
Are they
Let me
not
see if I
working
can
again
get
today?
it. Let's see if I can get it going here, guys. Let's see if that helps. Let me know if that's better. No, everything looks good on our end.
I had to make sure mine was turned it on.
No, it's on. I can tell it's on. Let's try this. All right, let me know. Sounds better, guys.
So one of my favorite parts of the show, and I just couldn't believe this. I'm so happy this happened. One of my favorite new artists, Christone Kingfish Ingram, 21 years old, from Mississippi, won for the Best Contemporary Blues Album.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really happy to see him win this too.
And then one of my other favorites, Chris Stapleton, Starting Over, got the Best Country Album. So I really was happy to see those two
I
on
think
there.
they nailed them. I mean, I really feel like they got this right this time. Christone Kingfish Ingram totally deserves that.
Oh, yeah.
Did he win it for 662? Or
That's
was it?
that's the one they showed. I can't
This is the
remember
first
which.
one. Oh, yeah, this is 662.
Yeah. No, that's
23
not the
bucks.
first one.
And the first one's self-titled, and then the 662 is the second one. I guess
It
he's got
was
a new
for
one
that
coming
one.
quick too.
I'm sure he
Got a
does.
third one coming real
He's
soon.
still on tour right now, I think. This one can just go down
We
there.
need some new blues guys. They're all
We
dying out.
do.
And then yes, that Starting Over. That Traveler. Did this win? This is probably too old.
Yeah. No,
This is just
it
from
was Starting
2015.
Over for the album.
We just had to put this in here because it's got Tennessee whiskey on it, and we sell them like every single day.
Yeah.
And it's not expensive. It's $26 for a 2 LP set. All right.
There, you know, my least favorite part of the Grammy show was, I discovered all kinds of new artists. Now I want all their music.
That's how that works.
It's like, oh, I
Works
want
good.
that album. Oh, I want that album. Yeah.
People are saying they just pumped up the volume. Yeah, I switched my mic cords around a little bit. I think I had them backwards. That's why it was goofy. And when I did that, it instantly bumped the mic up. So sorry if anybody had to adjust their volume on their computer. What else you got here? This record isn't new. Good Kid, Mad City. But
I don't know
Kendrick
why I
won
pulled
something?
that one. Oh, and so and we probably have this. I don't know if we have any more for the All Things Must Pass one for the box or special limited edition.
We do
we
have
still
it.
have
We still
copies
have
of
all
that?
3 versions of it.
Okay. That one was.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything else that had better packaging, a bigger deal box set than All Things Must Pass. I mean, that's kind of obvious.
And of course, John Baptiste, he
Won.
ran
Yeah.
with five
Yeah.
Grammys, I think it was.
That's one record that I don't have in stock that I have got to get. Chris Stapleton's live show was phenomenal with Marty Stewart.
Where
Please do, Crafty. Check out that Kingfish. You'll love it.
where was the
What else you got here?
Chris Stapleton live show was phenomenal.
Snow Algera.
Where was the Chris Stapleton show? That wasn't on the Grammys, was it? Because if it was, I totally missed that, and man, I would have been on that. Yeah, you can check out Chris
Kingfish
Ingram. Yeah.
What'd you pull this for?
She was actually nominated, and I just wanted to throw it out there because you don't hear much about her.
No, you
Snow
don't.
Allegra. And I can't remember if it was this album that was
Probably.
nominated
That's a new record.
Yeah.
It's got to be that one.
So I saw this one and when I was pulling albums, I'm like, oh, well, let's pull that and let's talk about her. Wheatland, California,
Yeah,
2017.
we saw the show in 2017.
Oh, darn. I missed that, obviously. And then Dream Theater won for Best Metal Album. Is that what it was? I can't remember.
You
Something
did the
like,
research.
as I'm laying in bed with my tablet last night going, forward, on YouTube, forward.
Dream Theater has a ton of these lost,
I
not
don't think it
forgotten.
was this one, but
No,
I can't
it's not
remember
this
which
one.
one.
There's like 4 of these out right now. If you're a Dream Theater fan, I feel bad for you because they are pumping the records out.
We've
and
gotten
it's
4 or
breaking the
5.
bank in like less than a month.
Yeah.
They've had like 4 releases in a month.
I haven't even seen any of the comments because I've been on other places here. Didn't know they aired until this morning. Yeah, Derek, that's how
All
I
right.
was
let's do the
Monday
blind record
morning.
draw.
I was the
Let's do
same
blind
way. I'm
record
like,
draw.
oh man, I missed them.
So we hinted around about blind record draw last morning show, but we didn't have it together. We didn't know what was going on. We kind of took your guys' opinion. We're going to show off what we got coming up for this blind record draw, which you can purchase. Actually, I'll put the link in the old bio, and then that'll start talking about what we got.
Well, first off, Nick had a great idea this morning. Let us know what you guys think about it, about maybe doing somewhere down the road a draw for
All bootlegs.
bootlegs.
We happen to have a lot of vintage bootlegs on the wall right now.
Yeah.
So that kind of gave me the idea.
That'd be kind of cool
That'd be fun.
because they're
You can't find them.
No.
It's not like you go to every store. They're going to have different ones, or they won't have any, or they'll have.
Yeah, there are a lot of great upcoming concerts. It's, I don't have any tickets for anything right at this point, but Summerfest is right around the corner, and for
Yeah,
us, it's
that's-
a big area around here. You know, great venue, great shows, easy to get to for us.
Even Bottom Lounge, even though it's downtown Chicago, was easy to get to because it was Sunday.
Yeah.
It was a big deal, a lot easier. But yeah, it was an hour and a half from Chicago to here.
Kind of like when I went to Reggie's.
It's like,
The Reggie's
yes.
kind of about
Awesome.
almost hour 45, hour and a half. So.
Well, you want to kick it off?
Well, no, go ahead.
Annette pulled
Annette
a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, so that's probably why it's not selling. I'm sorry.
Support Annette.
I'm never going to
Annette's
pull
picks.
anything for the duck draw again.
Hey, I gave her a shot. So
Yeah, it didn't work well.
the key, guys, is that it's not expensive. It's $30, free shipping. We've already sold three spots or 4 spots. So we got 16, 17 spots left. You can buy a couple spots if you want. If we sell them all, we'll do it next week. We'll do a duck draw next week, hopefully.
Let's ask a question here. Does anybody think that maybe because of the 7-inch records in here that it's not doing as well as some of the others?
I
Give us
think-
opinions. We respect what you guys tell us, and we listen to what.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, if it's something that you don't think is going to be something that is going to be of interest, yeah, let us know.
Yeah, please do.
Yes
got-
to a bootleg draw. The
Cool.
drunk. Yeah, it's almost what I said, huh? The drunk.
The drunk duck draw,
Oh, that wouldn't be
which we
good.
can do at night sometime. We do this show's too early for a drunk draw, but you know, that's another idea. Throw that in the old idea tank. I kind of like that.
Hey, and we could do all
We
songs,
can just drink
all music,
all drunk songs.
like George Thorogood with some of his
Oh,
music.
see how these ideas
Chris
come about, guys?
Stapleton. You know, anything that's got to do with alcohol and music. We can throw. Hey.
That's a good idea.
Ooh.
The bootleg one's gonna have to definitely happen. The drunk duck draw is, yeah. I mean, there's definitely something there. The hard part's always finding the grand prize that also fits into that's always the tough part.
See, I make a blooper and look what comes out of
That's
it.
right.
Life's good.
So, one of the grand prizes is the 7-inch box with the jam up twist. It's got all these rare Northern Soul records that you're never gonna find. Rockabilly, R&B rockers, and sleazy shakers. Cool flip top box. This is RSD from like 2013. That is long out of print. You can pick those up in the old duck draw. Annette, show them the CD.
Oh, hang on. I was reading our comments.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. Yeah, this is on you. I'm trying to read
I got,
comic.
for the first time
comments.
ever, we have a Record Store Day CD wooden box as one of the prizes. This is RSD like 2013. This is even older.
Something like that.
Tom the Lion, Adventures of Tom the Lion, long out of print. I'm sure they didn't make many of those. That's definitely a collectible.
Well, you were showing the Dream Theater record. The mailman showed up and dropped off their latest release. Huh. What a
That's ironic.
coincidence. And there were some comments about not being fans of 7-inch. Well, and that's what we need are those comments to let us know.
Yeah, please let us know. We do have some Sharon Jones, the Dap Kings. We got both. This is the very first recordings of the 70s gospel funk 45 picture frame easel and Little Boys with Shiny Toys backed with, same thing with just the Dap Kings. So Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings, and then just the Dap Kings. We'll do some 12-inch here. Dose. But you pulled this because it's got Mike Watt from Black Flag, Minutemen, and Firehouse and the Stooges. This is their sophomore album on Kill Rock Stars. Another Record Store Day record, 2021, that's all out of print. So, Flaming Groovies, 10-inch. I'll have a bucket of brains, Flaming Groovies. Original 72 Rockfield recordings for UA. 8 songs on a 10-inch.
Got Tallahassee Lassie on it.
I like that.
Yeah.
You want to take a couple?
Oh, Prince sign of the Times.
There are a couple Prince ones in this
I'm trying
draw.
to remember. Wasn't this on the Grammys last night for in the something engineered category? I can't remember. For some reason, my brain is telling me it was. So, anyways, we got this on there. It's a limited edition picture disc. Prince sign of the Times. It's got a lot of good songs on it. So that's one of them. And
Show
then,
me the other Prince.
Yeah. I think I'll show you the other Prince.
Good idea.
Prince is a 12-inch EP. Or, no, it's a maxi single, I'm sorry. So it's got Hot Thing on one side. It's got I Could Never Take the Place of Your Man.
Which, that's out of print. That was a Record Store Day release as well.
Correct.
Yep. So again, guys, $30 get you a spot. You're guaranteed to win something. You're going to get something out of this, all this stuff. Free shipping. We're trying to keep it real affordable for Record Store Day around the corner. Black Crowes 7-inch, which I'm looking forward to see them this summer.
That'll be a nice, good concert.
Paired with Pink Floyd. This is a 7-inch with etching on side B. I think this is on clear vinyl for the Black Crowes. So that's another package.
So they're talking about some concerts coming up and seeing them at a casino. One of the things I can't wait for is when our actual the official Hard Rock Cafe or casino in Rockford opens up to see what kind of shows we're going to pull in for that.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the seating is.
Around 1,000.
About 1,000. But yeah, there are some good shows at casinos.
Yeah.
Definitely.
They can afford it. Someone has to pay these people, and and then they usually keep the price for us pretty cheap because they make the money and everything else. So
I don't remember seeing the news footage of young Prince being maybe I did.
So going to see Circle Jerks this weekend. That's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Day. That's a throwback.
Man, you guys are going to some
You guys are
good
hitting up
stuff.
some concerts. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Another package for the 7-inch, Band of Gypsies and Foxy Lady 7-inch. I think both of these we're almost out of.
Yeah.
Was it last 2 copies of these?
No, I think one of them
Had one more. We had one more of one of them. Both of these are Artist D. This one's numbered by the machine. This one's got a hand numbering on the back.
Speaking of
Both
vendors,
Artist D.
are we getting into UHQRs and do we
Yes.
somewhere ordered?
Yes,
So,
they're coming.
Good.
UHQR Hendrixes are coming. I don't know when, but they've been ordered. They're on the
Okay.
way.
Next.
All right, the last 7-inch package we got is the new Eddie Vedder 7-inch Long Way and Close Your Eyes prepackaged Hope. 7-inch Record Store Day only. This is about the only one that's not Record Store Day. This is just the new Eddie Vedder 7-inch, which has been kind of hard to
Yeah, we
find.
had to have a few fill-ins just because of the selection.
Well, yeah, Eddie Vedder. I mean, everyone loves. Who doesn't like that stuff? So that's a pretty sought after piece. So we threw that in there.
The Munsters, original TV cast album. And Nick said, Rob Zombie, what's
Is
your
working on rebooting the Munsters.
Yeah, that'll be pretty
They're filming
fun.
it now. I guess if you go to Rob Zombie's Instagram, he's been posting photos every day
Oh, sweet. That'll be
of
fun.
behind the scenes. Like, I guess they post a photo of like they're all getting their makeup done and pictures of the house being built for the set. And so if you're into the Munsters, you can check that out.
Limited edition, exclusive blue vinyl. And it was a RSD Black Friday release. I think, was it last year, 2021.
Go for it.
Tickets for Doomsday, heavy psychedelic funk and soul, ballads and dirges from 1970, 1975.
Record Store Day release.
Yeah, so it's various artists on this. There's the back. That's in the draw.
A Spanish Lady and Roman Cavalier, Gaia. This is Salvador Dali and the music that plays in the Dali Museum in Italy, in Venice. When you see his exhibit, this is the music that plays while you're looking at the pictures. They put it on vinyl. They put it out for Record Store Day. It's pretty limited. Obviously, they're not going to make more of those. Those are out of print. Kind of a cool piece to pick up.
Mac DeMarco. The other, here comes the Cowboy Demos. It's got 11 unreleased B-sides and demos and unlimited purple vinyl.
Ooh.
Yeah. So here's the back of it.
Guys, we're going over all the records for the blind record draw this month's blind record draw. I put the link in the description. You can go down and buy a spot. $30. Help support Annette Picking Records. Ozzy Osbourne limited edition picture disc. Mama, I'm Coming Home with No More Tears. Probably the only time this will ever be on
Look
picture
how young
disc.
he is on that picture.
I know, look
on
at the
front.
back. Look at those guys. They're like
Wow.
so young.
Big Mama Thornton. Sassy Mamas, recorded at the Rising Sun Celebrity Jazz Club, Montreal, Canada in 1977. I'd love to hear the version of Watermelon Man on here. There's some good songs on here. Hound Dog. 1977 live concert, new original cover art. And if you like blues, check this out. We have somebody coming in.
I know.
Digging for Gold.
Digging for Gold, collection of demented 60s R&B punk, mesmerizing 60s pop. This is Digging for Gold. Limited edition, hand numbered, 180 gram, colored vinyl, full color booklet. All these wild bands from Australia, Holland, Iceland, UK. All these bands that the Rolling Beats, the Marksmen, Insect, Thor's Hammer, the Moods, Thursday's Child, Beatniks.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff on there.
Yeah, stuff that you're just not going to find. This is another really old Record Store Day release. What you got next?
I'm just reading Samantha's comment about some Irish artists. We'll definitely check them out. Give us some, take a listen to them when we get done with the show or whatnot.
How about Susie Quattro?
Definitely.
This is another one you picked. Live and Cake in White Vinyl 2 LP.
I believe I have that one at home.
Yeah, I remember because you talk about it. So
Yeah.
and you always pick it because you say it rocks.
Yeah, it does.
How about Wand? Another kind of compilation of artists that were on Wand. We're going to have a party, the Soul of Wand Records. It's got a bunch of different artists on it. Gives you a nice little feel of those artists. Because I think a lot of these people are easily overlooked.
Rare and Regal Soul from Wand. And it says it's the stompin' soul sound of New York's famed Wand Records. So, some pretty cool stuff on here.
And finally, we're going to wrap it up with the Allman Brothers Band. A Crackdown concert in 1986. This is one of those European press records. 2 LP set. I maybe should have saved for a bootleg draw.
Well, we can't now.
Can't now. It's already in this one. So yeah, head on over. I'm gonna post that link again because it's getting bumped pretty good. There you go. You want to click on the link. You can takes you right over to the item. You can buy your spot or 2 spots or whatever you guys want. We do appreciate it.
The next, I think Nick's going to talk about some of the newer stuff, newer news that's coming, which is fun because I'm off Sundays and Mondays, so this is usually new to me too. It's
Yes.
always cool to see what comes in.
What came in over the weekend.
Yeah.
As always, we did get some cool stuff in. Oh. How about a Zeppelin 3 German import?
How about
Ooh, ah. It's like a brand new Zeppelin 3. It says Gemma P 1970 at the top, Broadway label. Record looks like it's brand spanking new.
Yeah, but the
cover's really
cover
nice.
is a little, yeah, it's got a little wear on it, but it looks
For an
still pretty
import
good.
cover.
Yeah. Wonder if this was still the original on it. $250. I doubt
Probably.
it.
I mean, that's
Can
the
you
original
imagine?
sticker. Yeah,
Wow.
there you go. $40.
Yeah.
These
Oh,
you're gonna
man,
have to
this
call
is
into the store, guys.
great.
If you're gonna have to call in to the shop if you want any of these.
This almost feels like it's not standard weight vinyl either. Doesn't it feel a little heavier?
Thicker. Yeah, it's definitely thicker. Speaking of boots, Badfinger Cleveland 74, $30. Look at that. Look at that label.
Oh, I hate these sleeves.
Isn't that cool? Badfinger, rarely do you see Badfinger boots.
Yeah.
Rarely do you see anything Badfinger. Give It Up, Suitcase, Say Hi to the Band, Jam, Lies, Name of the Game, Sometimes Perfection and Timeless.
What's it? Cleveland 79 it says on. Or 74.
74.
74, sorry about
They
that.
probably weren't around by 79.
Probably not. What you got there? A Child's Garden.
Child's Garden of Grass, a pre-legalization comedy.
Oh, who would have thunk?
A record that,
Look at the back cover on
yeah,
it.
it's just covered in paraphernalia on the back and the front. Have you ever listened to this record?
No, I know nothing about it.
Oh, you put this record on and it says, it is a comedy album. It'll be like, things sound so much bigger when you're under the influence, and the speakers do like a test, like, woo. You know, then they have the history of marijuana, acquiring marijuana, general effects.
So is this
creativity.
like music or spoken?
It's mostly spoken word.
Okay, comedy.
Comedy. It's mostly comedy spoken word. I don't think there's any music on it. But heck, just for the cover, anybody who knows a fan, 420's around the corner.
It is.
This is a gatefold. The record's in really good shape. BG. Yeah, $30 on it.
Stoned Wheat Thins. Interesting.
Bark at the moon.
Don't know where you're putting these.
Wow. $35. VG Plus. Look at that. I love how they got the werewolf there on the back. Ozzy looking like a. That's some good makeup. Look at that.
That's what I look like when I get up in the morning.
$35. VG Plus vinyl. Want to take the next one? We did get a nice set of Tom Waits traded in this week.
Tom Waits, Small Change.
How about that? I got it. Like, Tom Waits records never come in the store, so
I
whenever
didn't
we get
realize
them, they go right up on the back wall.
Shelly Mann on drums on this. That's pretty cool. All right.
What condition you got on there?
It's got a VG Plus for $20.
And which title is that?
It is Small Change.
Small Change?
Yeah.
I've got Foreign Affair, mint minus vinyl. These are our original presses for $30, mint minus. Very nice stuff. Again, I had a gentleman trade all of these in. These all came from the same collection, so they're all really nice. I don't know how long it took him to hunt these all down, but it wasn't easy. Tom Waits, Heart Attack and Vine, single LP on Asylum Records, $30 on good old David Geffen's record. There you
Oh,
go, Asylum.
What do we have here?
That's a Record Store Day record traded in.
Lou Reed and John Cale's tribute to Andy Warhol, a.k.a. Drella. It's a 2LP, 180 gram with side 4 etching.
That thing's
So-
out of print. That thing's kind of hard to find now.
Limited edition of 8,500. There it is. And we've got $40 on that.
Yep. Which is nice because it's gone up a little bit in value, but not extreme, like a huge amount.
And I'm not sure. I think it's on black vinyl. But
And last but not least, Bob Mould box set. And this is his first collection. He's done 3 of these. This is from 96 to 2007, so this is the first box set. And they did different versions of this. This is the indie exclusive, which gets a signed lithograph with it.
Nice.
And it's signed by Bob Mould right there. And the records are on splatter vinyl.
Hang on one second. Dan, yes, all you have to do is call the store. Oh, that's sweet. So you can call the store. We do mail order. We take phone orders. These are not online, so you would have to call the store. We can take care of you. We've got a $7 flat rate ship, as long as you're in the U.S. Obviously, international is going to be a little bit more,
Yep.
a lot more.
Depending on where it's going
Yeah.
and how heavy it is. What a cool Bob Mould set, though. Look at those splatter. Look at that. These are obviously all out of print, and I think this set was very expensive when it was new. We got it used for $130. 7 LPs with a signed
Yeah.
piece,
That's
box
pretty
set. It's
sweet.
in really great shape.
I just like the color of that.
I know.
love
Now I'm stuck looking at all the different.
Ooh.
Look at all the different colors. So the records are, LP1 is self-titled, LP2 is Modulate, LP, they're going different.
Oh, they're going.
Body of Song, Distortion Plus, Last Dog and Pony Show, Long Playing Grooves, and Blow Off. So for anybody's wondering what's in the box. And you can check this out. Just be careful when you search Bob Mold box sets. The covers are similar, but they are different. Like,
This one's got 2 in it.
yeah, some of them are 2 LP sets. I'm having fun just looking at the colors.
I know.
I got more of that. What do you have? Oh, you got like a gray.
This is kind of grayish, maybe a little bit of taupe in there.
That is really nice.
And they're in, I mean, they look.
Yeah, I don't know
I
that
don't
he
even
ever
know if-
played these.
right.
This set is perfect. It's got a little bit of red and brown in it. Looks really nice. So yeah, if you see anything that we just showed, give us a call, 815-226-1259. Look at the booklet here. Wow. We can get this stuff shipped to you wherever you're at. You're always welcome to come in the store, pick it up, or we can combine it with whatever else you see on our website. We always do that as well.
Daniel, yeah, our email is
RockfordToadHall@gmail.
RockfordToadHall@gmail. Pop us an email, and we'll see what we can do for you. Definitely.
Absolutely.
Good morning, Chris.
I think that about wraps it up for today. I mean, have anything else?
Oh, no. Yeah, Daniel, that's fine. You're not based in the U.S., but you have a U.S. address to ship. Yeah.
That's fine.
We've done that before for other
Yep.
people, and that's not
As
a
long as
problem
we're shipping
whatsoever.
within the U.S., it doesn't matter. Not a problem at all.
Yeah, so I think, yeah, you're right. It's about it.
Wraps up the show for today. Hopefully, we'll do duck draw next week. If not, we'll have to, I don't know,
We'll come up with something.
we always do, guys. We thank you guys so much for watching. We have a lot of fun doing this show. We're always talking about good used records and stuff that's going on. Record Store Day is less than 3 weeks away.
And we are starting to get that stuff in.
I did do an unboxing video over on the channel. You can check that out. It has the first little bit.
Yeah.
There's only like maybe 30, 40 titles
Yeah.
that came out.
So in the next 2 weeks, we'll probably be
Doing a lot of
doing
Record Store Day talking.
Yeah.
So that's already coming in. So I'll do videos on RSD as they come in. Otherwise, it's just new releases. The new Chili Peppers is out. We still have those copies. I still have a CD in stock. I know it's been a lot of talk about that. Other than that, it's just business as usual around here for another week or so.
Getting this room ready. Still working on that. It's coming along. It looks great.
The guys finished the trim this weekend, so that looks a lot better. They're going to start building racks soon, so things are happening.
Cool.
So thanks so much for watching, guys. Phone number is 815-226-1259. You can reach us at rockfordtoadhall@gmail. Email. Otherwise, you can go to the website.
Yeah.
toadhallonline.com.
Many ways to contact us if you need to.
Yep. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you. New Vinyl Roundup will be here Thursday.